My name is Jim Curran, and today I am going to speak about homelessness and homelessness in the United States of America. America has more homeless people than any other country in the world. It is the richest country in the world, and there are more than 3 million homeless people in the United States. Even in New York City, there are 100,000 homeless people in New York City. And the United States of America spends more money on arms and guns and bombs and rockets and planes and warships than any other nation. I believe that a proportion of that money should be spent on the homeless people in the United States and not on futile wars.
Hi, my name is Adele. I live in London. I've been living here for the last 35 years. Now, the thing is, the world focus right now is on Iran and sanctions. This is July the 1st. Iran came under sanctions because of its nuclear technology. Now, the thing is that Iran says that, look, if Israel can have nuclear weapons, or nuclear technology, if Pakistan can have nuclear technology, if the United States can have nuclear technology, why can't Iran? Now, the US is accusing Iran of not being run by religious fanatics, right? You know, and the thing is that they're not safe on their the nuclear technology is not safe under the mullahs. Now, I would equally say, why wouldn't it be safe under the ayatollahs?
Okay, right. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Victoria. Today is Sunday the 1st of July 2012. I'm outside the Ecuadorian embassy to support Julian Assange and also Bradley Manning. These two men do not have freedom of speech. Our democracy is founded on freedom of speech, and I urge anyone watching this video, if you have an inkling in your conscience that something is not right, speak about it, talk to someone about it, come out here, people will listen to you, and there are people like you, because we are not living in the democracy that we are being fed, and things are not just. And when things are not just and people do nothing, things get a lot worse. So therefore, if you think something isn't right, you have to act on that. It is in your conscience and it is your duty as a human being to protect other human beings and to fight against injustice. And this is a perfect example of grave injustice. And if you read about Bradley Manning, Julian Assange, there's hundreds of articles and they are fact. We're not here conspiring, we're not making this up. We're here because in our hearts and in our souls we know that something is gravely, gravely wrong. So I urge you, if you're watching this video, to come down, sign a petition, just even talk about it to people who you think really couldn't care less, because essentially we're all human beings and human beings do care. Somewhere deep down they do, and it's just getting to that. So I do hope that you'll come down to the Ecuadorian embassy. It's right by Knightsbridge Tube Station. Loads of nice cafes around if you want to go for a coffee afterwards, and support Julian Assange and also Bradley Manning. Thank you.
What would happen if money didn't exist and everybody just carried on doing what they do anyway? What difference would it make if you could just go into a supermarket and pick up your groceries and they give them to you? And then you could go to your business and do what you do and give what you make to people.
Hi, this is our galaxy, the Milky Way. If you can imagine this, 18 million miles across, then we would be about 23 times the distance from the moon. So it's huge, absolutely vast. And that would be the size of our sun. This would be our nearest star. And from here in Bournemouth, which is to Madrid, several hundred miles away, he would be our nearest star, Proxima Centauri. You can see here, this tiny, tiny, tiny dot. This would be our Earth. And this is where we, the human race, are fighting all our battles over. a microscopic dot in the cosmos. Here's our Earth. It's bigger, so we can see ourselves in our entirety. There are no borders on our planet, none at all. I hug the planet as best I can. This is me, Earth.
I am Elsa, and these words are from the bottom of my heart and in the name of millions of people around the world. We are here at the Embassy of Ecuador. We are here for Julian Assange and Bradley Manning because they represent the truth and the freedom of speech. And if they are punished, the democracy is dying. It is our obligation to protect them. Thank you.
Hello, I'm here in Hyde Park in London, and this has been one of my favorite spots in London that I want to visit. And I'm here to speak for human rights, specifically women's rights. And I would like to say that even after 100 years that women had, universal suffrage, we still have a lot of cases where women are repressed and they don't have this full equality with men. And I think the proper solution for that is to, on governmental level, to ensure that women's rights are taken seriously. For example, if you look at the United States presidents, there hasn't been a single woman president yet, not even a single woman vice president, although we had some secretaries of state. So I think we should end this situation as fast as we can. Thank you.
The thing I'm most concerned about with is injustice. When I wake up in the morning and I listen to the news, usually on Radio 4, and I heard last week that there are some children in this country who are going to school without breakfast, in fact 2 in every class. And also I read that there are 1 million children in this country living in poverty. I think that's an absolute disgrace in a wealthy country like ours that that's happening, and it makes me very sad.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
I'd like to see everybody get round the board together and start talking down nuclear, getting rid of it step by step, like they built it up. Likewise, get rid of it. Plant somebody in each country to monitor all this sort of thing. And the thing is, nuclear, nobody wins a war, and even for power alone is not healthy.
The education system is very biased.
Yeah.
We're only taught what they want us to know.
Yeah.
We're taught how to think, not what to think.
Hi, I'm visiting London from New York City, and I'm very passionate about a lot of things. So just being here in Hyde Park today, it's about the conflict of interest between the politicians and the journalists, and that's why I want to support WikiLeaks. And if you look at what is happening all around the world, not just in UK or in New York City or in the United States, or it's around the world, how the politicians work with the journalists, and there's so much conflict of interest, and how the news and the media is steered either to get the votes or get the policy done. It's just appalling and amazing, and at some point the citizens have to come up and let this end. It's 21st century, guys. You have access to internet. Please, please, please don't listen to what the media says all the time. It's a shame. I don't even know why these guys in the media are paid millions and millions of dollars. Anyway, that's a different story. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Nick. I'm here at the Tolpuddle Festival to celebrate with trade unionists to fight for trade union rights. Obviously were established many years ago, but we need more than ever because we're facing massive attacks from the condemned government in Britain today. We believe that trade unions, working class people, need to stand together to support each other and fight for an alternative that can guarantee jobs, can guarantee decent pay, pensions, public services, And as a socialist, I believe that those ideas are something that we should support, not just in Britain but internationally. So for anybody watching out across the world today, you know, let's stand together, let's defeat the austerity agenda, and let's build a society that can guarantee people a real future. Thank you.
Well, I would like to see poverty eradicated completely. It's an idealistic point of view, but particularly in our country now when we have a terrific inequality, and it's even worse in the third world. So I would like to see poverty eradicated in whatever way we can.
Thank you very much indeed.
All right.
This is Taylor de Souza, and also sung by William I. He little Susan, what you trying to do? Trying to love me and some other man too. Well, boy, put the kettle on, kettle on, kettle on. Boy, put the kettle on for the tea. Bread and butter's good enough for anybody. Bread and butter's good enough for me.